I have had enough. I got up this morning and this is what I have to deal with. So, this is what I saw when I got up. Just email, scam, scam, scam. Just everybody trying to divert you off to something that isn't what the email is about. So, this morning was Asda. Congratulations on winning a Tupperware set from Asda. Thank you very much. What is all this about then? I need to claim my prize. Okay. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Unsubscribe. The advertiser does not manage your subscription. Okay, so let's just pass all the stuff and then go right into what is this. So I've marked it as junk. Who is Asda? I don't know. Let's try forwarding it on. And Asda is this address here. Has that got anything to do with Asda? No, it does not have anything to do with Asda. I don't even know what that domain is there. We can have a look at that domain. Let's have a look at the domain. So, here is mhpghc.co.uk. Interesting. There is no domain for that. And I am sure that if we look at this one here, I'm not even going to try and type that out. I'm going to need to copy and paste this. Okay, allow copy. And then go into here. Base clipboard. And we put the dot in, which is there. And then we press return. We're going to get the same thing. Domain has not been registered. So this is actually a domain which doesn't exist. Let's have a look at the headers of this email, shall we? So let's go back into Outlook. And then let's have a look at these email headers and the message source. So we've got send IP here. That needs to be blocked. We've got folksfriend.de. Okay, let's have a look at that. Has this one been registered? Okay, so that's been registered. Okay, so we can look at that later. Probably not in this video, but I'll do some digging around later. And what's in the email? So we know that this is a scam because it's got nothing to do with Asda. What is actually in the email? We've got an image. So the image is actually embedded in the email this time instead of being hosted. Actually, it might be hosted because we need to look at the HTML code, don't we? So we've got a couple of images there. And we got all this rubbish in the email as well. So there's a script there. So what's the script trying to do? Non-input hidden. So obviously they're trying to do something maliciously. I think this is what kind of the scammers. If you can, this is what they're like. If you compare scammers with children, right? Scammers are supposed to be adults, right? Adults take responsibility of their actions. They own up. In this day and age, they call it owning it, don't they? They basically say you've got to own it. So basically adults have responsibility to declare and own what they do. So you own it. Whereas children always try to get away from responsibility and then deny what they've done and giggle and laugh to get away with it. That's the same analogy as a scammer. They always try and get away with it and hide it. And I keep bashing this microphone. And they adopt the kind of same persona as what a child is. So in my eyes, scammers are children and they haven't actually grown up to be a responsible adult. So that's what this is. But in certain countries, scammers are identified as being clever people because they know how to manipulate people. But if you actually confront a scammer, they'll always deny that they are a scammer. So the first thing you do when you speak to a scammer, every time on the phone or on an email you reply, they'll say that they are not a scammer. And that basically means that they are trying to deter themselves away from the reality and therefore reacting like a child, and therefore they're basically behaving like one. So that is the first giveaway. Any adult who is responsible will say, actually, yes, I'll own up, I did this. So that's what it is. It's called having responsibility, and being a human being is what it's all about. Being a scammer is not being a human being. They're trying to masquerade everything. So somebody has actually embedded this within the email because they're trying to hide it. So whatever this is here, I don't know what it is yet, but whatever this is, it's part of some script that they're trying to hide from you. So you got all these numbers as well. And the link here that is included is m.buddiespizza.com. So mobile site, I assume, buddiespizza.com. If we look at buddiespizza.com, Buddy's Pizza is actually a legitimate pizza site. It looks like the images are being bounced off this email to actually go to buddiespizza.com. However, the sender information is like very, very bogus, and you don't really know. So you get all these scams in these emails here that come through. So that's just like from Asda Boys, not from Asda. So let's take a look at these. You can see like some of these emails are valid, but some of them are not. So I've got one here which is my birthday. I mean, what is this text here? What is? What is that? Like, what is this text? Who sends emails like that? They should be ashamed of themselves. They really should. And you get all these stupid, like, I mean, this is no reply, okay? And this one is, what is this one? I don't know, just set it as unread a sec. Go back to junk email. Where is it? Where is that one? Cloud storage. What is cloud storage? They're trying to hide the email address. So you go back and yet again, it's like going to be a domain that doesn't exist. All these people, I think they just need their head looking into. So you get like, what is going on with, oh, for God's sake. Really? Just car insurance quote C space AR. And what on earth is going on there? And then I get Screwfix, no reply at Carrero.ait.es. I have won. And it's a reply, apparently. So I've sent them a message, you have won, and they're sending me a reply back. And I can't even... Right, okay, so where were we? We were looking at Buddy's Pizza, weren't we? So this is Buddy's Pizza. So, question, is Buddy's Pizza actually paying somebody to send scam emails out to get people to go to their website? Has Buddy's Pizza been compromised somehow? Is the script that they've got, because if we have a look at the script information, so we go back down to Asda. We can do this from here, can't we? We go down to view and then message source. Go back down to the bottom. Let's have a look at this link here. Okay, so we've got this link here, which is this script here. So has Buddy's Pizza's website been compromised? Because we've got one script there. We've got r60ff.php there. And this is, again, it's from Imager. And then r60ff there. But what's the deal with this one here? This is different down here. So this must do something different to what these scripts do here. I mean, that to me doesn't look like any page that you would configure. I mean, I could probably use Dirtbuster or something just to find out what tree structure they've got on their website, maybe. But I don't think it's going to look for this. So this is being like placed there specifically to hide away, I think, on their website. So would somebody who owns Buddy's Pizza, assuming Buddy's Pizza is a reputable company, but then there's emails being sent out because of Buddy's Pizza that are associated with Asda, and apparently I've won a Tupperware set. Obviously, we know that is not going to be true. So in terms of what Buddy's Pizza is, let's have a look at, let's go back into here, and then I'm going to run, it was m.buddiespizza.com. I'm just going to run an nmap scan just to see what ports are open on this. Obviously HTTP should be open and HTTPS should be open, but if it's been compromised, I wonder if people have got into that server or maybe that network and then they've tried to compromise it and hack it maybe. I mean, this looks like, if I click around here, I go to the shop, can I order from here? Is it a proper website or is it like a, I mean, it's /shop on the link, so I assume it is. Okay. I don't know what it's going to happen if you're running an nmap scan at the same time, but it should respond okay. I've got rewards. Okay. Okay, right, okay, fine. So it looks like a legitimate site, although it's a bit slow at the moment, but it would be. So this is the shop. No, this is the, yeah, Buddy's shop. Purchase gifts. Yeah, it's pretty bog standard. So, okay, so we've got a couple of things here. So I've done just a normal nmap scan. That's going to use like ICMP ping by default. Interestingly, we know that there's something on there that those ports have been closed, so that could be a firewall. It could actually be going to the server directly. I don't suspect that they've opened up the firewall port to a closed port on the server. Have they really done that? But not really going to look too much into that. Because of that there, I wonder if there's anything hiding. So if I do the same, but I do like a sin instead. Yeah, because I need to modify the TCP stack. So if I do a sin, will the sin give me like some more information on what's open? So notice we've got a HTTP proxy there, and we've got an alternative HTTPS site. So is that like an admin site for the configuration or something? I mean, we could try and connect on HTTP, but I'm not here to break the site. I'm just trying to see what it's trying to get into. So if we do that there, I wonder if there's anything else that's been opened that is allowing compromise. So we'll let that run. So we've got another Shein exclusive offers. We know that's a scam. We've got this one here, which is client ID. My package delivery has failed. Oh, need I say more? Client ID this. Can we even get the email off that? No, we can't even get the email. That's another thing to note. If you are hovering over these emails here, let's go back into junk email. So these emails here we've opened. We know that that has got an email address. We know that that has got an email address. We know that that has got an email address. What on earth is going on there? I don't know. But anyone that is sending you an email, and if you hover over it in Outlook specifically, and it doesn't actually give you the email address, it means they're hiding it. So the mouse over configuration is not actually getting that email address. So they've created some kind of bogus email there to hide it. So this is so you'll get some of these, but this one here, and just by looking at that email address, it's just ridiculous. So this email address here, so we're looking at let's have a look, car insurance quote, contact, yeah, so we get this, let's copy this email, and I'm going to do a who is. Oh, right. Interestingly, that Nmap scan finished, and we've got Squid HTTP proxy too. So the TCP one came back with 8080. Sorry, the ICMP one. Sorry, came back with 8080 and 8443. So 8080 HTTP proxy and 8443 is HTTPS website, I guess, browsing, but you got an open proxy there. And also we've got, if we do a TCP SYN scan, we've got 3128 open, which is Squid HTTP. So you've got two HTTP proxies here. And interesting, the 8443 didn't respond on that. So I guess that's right, because it's manipulating that packet, isn't it? So that's interesting. So have they got some extra services running on there that they're not aware of, or is somebody done that? Is somebody managing their environment and they've got all these different services running on there? I wonder if they even know that. So, I mean, it could be they've contracted that work out for somebody. So who's just have a look. Does it say who it's been written by? In the privacy policy, baby? No. Cookies. Buddy's Pizza Holdings Incorporated LLC. I don't know, maybe they've done their, it doesn't say if it's been contracted out, it's not clear. What else have we got here? Terms of use, contact, careers, gift card, fundraising, allergy care, terms of use maybe, modifications. No. Rewards program. Okay, right. It doesn't look like it. So basically, is this supposed to be open? If it is, fine. If they've configured it, fine. If it's not, then there's a problem there. So that's what they need to look at. So what else have I had to do? Well, it just keeps going on and on and on. I've got something from HMRC here. So you always get this stuff with HMRC because you get HMRC scams all the time. So with the UK, if anybody is sending you messages about HMRC, you've got to basically make sure that you check it first. But this is a valid email because it's like an action thing to stop HMRC doing things. So that's okay. But we know that this is not good. We know that ASDA is not ASDA. We know that, I mean, look at all these John Lewis ones here. I have won. I haven't won anything. And this, you can see this just testing the email out here. So you got Tumblr 20, okay, Goober Splat, okay, and then you got 4 Brick Store, Lego Photographer, and Lego Ambassador. What? I mean, you know that they're basically, I mean, this is a big giveaway here. They're trying to insert the script into the HTML body. Freaking idiots. So this one just demonstrates that these are the stupid script kiddies that are trying to scam you by, oh yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to try this and send it off. And oh no, it's the wrong thing. I wasn't supposed to do that. So you've got, these are just people just trying to clutch at straws. And then you get the proper one. I mean, what is all this about? It's got content in the email, but if you have a look, has it got a link? I think I just saw my mouse go to a link. Yeah, that is a link there. No, that's what I'm copying. So there's like a space in there. Then you get this one. And look at the email addresses. There's one email address. That's another email address. That's another email address. So I think I've said this before. If you are going to block an email address, they always cycle the email address. So they'll just send from another email address. That's what they do. This one here is yet another email address from the same thing. So again, has that domain been compromised? I really give up. Right. I'm going to go and have a break because I've just had enough of this. And I'm going to do some more training, I think, on Try Hack Me. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. My day is almost over even before it's began. I'm just sick of all these emails now. Anyway, that's it. I'm out for the day. I've got no words. Bye bye.